Hi, I'm Kyle,
I'm John.
and today on JM2 Digital Talk, we're going to be talking about business pitches and when to use them in certain situations. Something pretty important, I think, for business owners, right?
Business owners and their employees.
Very true. So, everybody knows the elevator pitch. They know it's kind of the short 30-second, give a Clip Notes version of your business. So when is the best time to use that, do you feel?
Well, you have when you first meet somebody and they ask, what do you do for a living?
Mm-hmm.
You can give a quick elevator pitch. If you go to chamber functions,
Mm-hmm.
both in the morning, afternoon, as well as ribbon cuttings.
Right.
When you have like a networking event you're going to,
Mm-hmm.
those are perfectly ripe for an elevator pitch.
Right. You just want to give the brief version of it, more or less.
Absolutely.
So, okay. Now, there's other events besides that. I know there are things where they talk about the sort of like a 2.0 version of the elevator pitch. And one of the situations that I've seen them come in is like a speed networking night where you will give basically your elevator pitch, but it's a little bit longer. So how long should that be, and like what's a good time to use that?
Well, when you're doing the elevator 2.0 pitch that's a little bit longer,
Mhm.
you try to keep it 3 minutes and under,
Mm-hmm.
and you have to read the person you're talking to.
Right.
Maybe they only have a minute to get through,
Uh-huh.
but they might have 3 minutes. And if they have 3 minutes, go into greater detail. But make it so that your elevator pitch is maybe double, and if people want to learn more, just go into more detail.
Okay, so it's more like a cushioning that gives you more time, or you can adjust it as well, depending on what
Absolutely,
people want to
yes.
hear. Now, the final one, when you're actually sitting down in front of your client, the actual business pitch, there's obviously a lot of information you want to share. So how long do you typically take? I've heard people say, about an hour or so. Is that right, or?
We try to keep all of our meetings to an hour
Mm-hmm.
and on a very strict agenda.
Okay.
And on that agenda, what we do is we make sure we cover whatever in the agenda.
Mhm.
And if we start to go over, we schedule the next meeting.
Because the time is valuable, right?
Absolutely.
The time is
everybody's-
valuable, and the information that you're sharing is valuable as well. And I think an interesting thing is too, we're saying pitches and sales, and yes, that's what it is. But at the same time, I think it's a better way to look at that is you're not trying to sell them something; you're trying to offer them a solution.
And that's what it's all about.
Mhm.
It's we were talking earlier about how do you solve solution or problems, and it's
Right.
like a grocery store. Their problem that they're solving is hunger,
Right.
so they sell food to solve that problem.
Right. So basically, problem solver, not selling, that seems to go over a little bit better with people and
Absolutely.
businesses. Well, I'm glad we talked about that because I know exactly what I'm going to say in my next pitch. So with that being said, I'm Kyle.
I'm John.
Thanks for watching and see you next time.